ما أريد من هذا الشعب إلا أن يزيد في الحمد والشكر إلى الله عز وجل، ويزيد من محبة الوطن، ويزيد من العمل ومضاعفة العمل لما يسعى فيه من خير له وللدولة والأهل. هذا اللي أنا أدوره من الشعب، وربنا إن شاء الله يوفقنا جميعا على ما يحب ويرضى.
With his extensive experience in the energy sector, Mr. Nori Ueda successfully leads JERA Middle East and Africa Management to expand its presence in the region, focusing on the developing of renewable energy projects and clean fuel production. Stay tuned.
تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوثن وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد إلا دار زايد لا تقرب حماها.
I like to extend my great appreciations for day-to-day supporting to our business JERA MEA.
Welcome everyone to your favorite program, Pearls of Union. Our inspiring guests have moved from the darkness of challenges to the light of success. Our inspiring guests have set a title for success and ambition. And our special guest for today is Mr. Nori Ueda. He is the CEO of JERA Middle East and Africa Management. Welcome, Mr.
Hi, and good afternoon, and Rama. So thank you very much for you having me today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm so pleased to meet you today.
Yeah, pleased to meet you. I really honored to join this great opportunities and the program today. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So, sir, please, in the beginning, can you introduce yourself to everyone? Tell us about your career journey and the significant milestones you have achieved.
Yes, after graduate at universities, since my background is electrical engineers, and my first career was to start out part of a domestic power plant in Japan. Let's say operations, maintenance, and constructions of thermal power plants. In this sense, back then I have been working for power business around the world for 30 years over. After domestic business, starting out with global IPP business, working coal power project in Australia in 2006. Spending 4 years, I worked for a project company with a big boss who is a British guy. And my always struggle at that time were how good we speak each other, how good communicate each other. Because I was not good English speakers, even now maybe. And thanks to my wife and my parent company, and however, I was able to achieve an important mission and serving a stable power to the country, which is my second milestone to go. My recent milestone is a project in the Philippines, and JERA acquired the stakes and Avotis Powers, who is the largest power utility company in the countries, and that I was part of a team for big-scale M&As.
So the first challenge for you is English communication.
Yes.
Yeah. What about the rest of the challenges? What challenges and obstacles have you faced during your career?
One of the example I like to highlight here is whenever I join the meeting and the big meetings, and I have to take notes and prepare the meeting of minutes and after the meeting. And I drafted and submitted to my boss, but always, it was rejected. And then, I tried to make it complete and minutes of meeting, but it's a very hard time for me to experience. And this is not just the meeting. However, and when we talk about global business and English speaking and the communication is really important, and that's what I got to feel during my age.
Sir, you have already mentioned that your wife and your family have supported you, right? So what about the other supporters who have also supported you and encouraged you to overcome these challenges?
Yes, thank you for asking. And not only my family and my company, and the most important resource is a team and a teammate and working with me, and also my boss also, and and whoever around myself, and it's very always supportive.
Sir, every successful venture starts with a clear vision and a strong foundation. So how was JERA founded and what vision guided its establishment?
Well, and JERA is our biggest generation company in Japan and established in 2015 and formed by Tokyo and Chuba Electric, who are both placed at the number 1 and the number 3 entities amongst all of power utility company in Japan. This is JERA. Our mission, vision is so clear, and which is to provide cutting-edge solutions to world energy issues. The world energy issues that we see are nowadays chaotic. So in supplying power source for end users, so I think historically, when I was a younger age, and the first priority was given to stabilities on the stable power, stable power supply. But after all, let's say oil shock and or through world energy order, then affordability, how much you pay out for electricity, is also required for power supply. This is the second challenge. Yeah. And nowadays, needless to say, the must item that we have to see and consider is sustainability. I think these are the challenges and all of changes over the last 30 years.
And sir, what about your future goals? What are your future plans? So how do you plan to expand into new markets?
Our future goal simply, because JERA already made an announcement and of carbon neutral by 2050. Simply speaking, this is the final goals and alternative objectives, and to grow with decarbonization application across the world. Also, we made an announcement this year on growth strategy up to 2035, saying 3 center pillars to grow. First is LNG. Second is low carbon fuels such as hydrogen and ammonia. Third is renewable. This is in order to solve energy trilemma, say stability, affordability, and sustainability. And combinations of them may create total solutions, but I think challenge here is to make it happen at all once. Basically, as a regional CEO, I would like to help this out to our quality stakeholders globally based on the strategies that we have launched. What is meant from this message is that we will expand various business lines, paying highest attention to the decarbonizations for going forward. As our core business is the regions are gas combined cycle project and renewable. I think thing is to best mix these and have optimal portfolio heading for energy transition coming in the mid of 2030s. And For the regions, I like to emphasize that JERA will be able to adjust flexibly whichever options are sought by stakeholders.
Sir, success is often marked by impactful contributions and significant milestones. So, what are the key achievements that you are most proud of today at JERA?
Thanks, and this is a good questions. And as I mentioned, JERA, we can provide multiple solutions to the world energy issues, utilizing LNG, low carbon fuel, renewable, and gas power generations, which is so-called value chain for energy supply. Also, this, given the region is a CCS potential, so we need to think about this seriously for future CO2 reductions. So it is said that JERA has an agility to proceed. For example, we decided to align with British Petroleum, BP, for offshore wind project and business, for which we've done the deal so quickly. I think this speed is one of our strengths.
Now, sir, we need an advice from your side to the new generation and to young entrepreneurs who want to create their own businesses in the same field.
Energy climate in power industry around the world has dramatically changed. I think there are two important keywords here, and I'd like to give you an overview and in changes. So we like to be aware of electron from fossil fuel and collaborations. And I think the latter one is quite important for younger professionals to figure out. So please try to work out the issues, whatever you are required, all together, inside and outside. And please have a broader look for going forward. Let's go together. Thank you very much.
The UAE has for sure contributed to your success story. So what is your appreciation message you would like to convey through our episode to the UAE and its rulers?
I'd like to extend my great appreciations for day-to-day supporting to our business, JERA MEA. And also, I really looking forward to working with all of you and UAE rulers and the government and the stakeholders, all the things. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It was my pleasure talking with you today. Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Dear audience, this is the end of our episode. Watch us next week. Goodbye.